How's everyone doing today in the garden? Hope you're having a great season so far and your garden is producing you tons of goodies. I just want to show you some quick garlic bulbus that I have. I forgot to pick one of the scapes, so it's starting to produce seed, which is alright because I want to actually save some of the seed and start from scratch again. But this was my garlic bed here. I need to finish cleaning it out and get something planted in here pretty soon. Just haven't had time. But anyways, this is the garlic here with the garlic bulbus. So what typically happens is, with the garlic here, you would cut the scape once it starts doing a little loop, and you can use that as pesto or whatnot and sell it, or just pesto for your sauces and eat it, or cut them up in salads. But anyways, what happens if you leave it? This is the seed head here, which is called the garlic bulbus, and there's tons of little guys on here. Hard to see, there we go. So I'm going to let this grow out. And the plan is I'm going to plant these probably as soon as I can, so that I can get some more garlic, true garlic, from this garlic. And everything that I have read, if you're planting garlic bulbus in your own soil, it should be disease free, and it should be really good because it's good for your climate. It's used to growing in the conditions that you're growing in, and usually it takes about 3 years for your garlic to get full from the bulbus. But that's probably why I'm going to try planting it right now, as soon as I can, so that we can get it started, kickstart, so we can try to have it maybe ready in 2 years. We'll see what happens. But what I'll do, once I get this ready, I'll continue the video and show you the next step on what to do with it. Okay, so I've got this bed weeded and leveled off nicely. So here's the garlic bulbas. You can see all the different sizes. These are the really tiny ones, and these are the bigger ones. So it's I'd say actually it's almost August 20th now, and usually you want to plant these, October, generally like garlic, but I want to get a jump start on these so that they will grow bigger, faster, because it generally takes 3 years for garlic bulbus to grow into a full garlic. So if I can start it now, I'm hoping by the fall it's almost maybe started doubling in size and starting to get more bulb formation on it, some cloves, extra cloves. So it might take me 2 years instead of 3 years. But I'll get this set up so you guys can see me planting it up quickly here. So I'm going to do the big ones first. You can tell they're fairly large, so it's hard to tell which is top and which is bottom, but I'm just going to stick it in here. And some of these other guys are actually fairly easy to see because they got some green growing on them. So that is what you would want to plant up. And you probably want to do them about 1 inch apart, I would think. That's what I'm doing here, to give them enough room to grow. And what will happen is they end up growing like a little blade of grass. It looks like a blade of grass, it's hard to tell. But anyways, here is one that has already started growing, the green. That's easy to tell which way is up, so I'll stick them in. And I will continue here until we get them all in. So once I get them planted up, I'll show you the all planted up here. Okay, so I've got the big ones all planted here. Now I'm going to get the small ones here. They're a little trickier to do, but we'll get them planted up right beside here. Ones, I actually didn't plant them in each single hole. I just made a trough like you would for beets or carrots. And just put about 10 or 15 in each one. It's a little easier and faster. So I'm just going to give them a little cover up here. And that should do the trick. These guys here will just cover up lightly here with soil. I'll probably come back once they start growing and top it off with compost. And that'll probably be more likely just before we start getting the cold spell, before the frost hits. But we'll see how well it starts growing by that time. I will give these a good watering right now. And then in about a week or two, I'll come back out and show you what it looks like once they've germinated and start sprouting their little grass tips. Okay guys, so I just want to show you the progress on the garlic bulbus bed and the Egyptian walking onions that I planted a few weeks ago. So far, the Egyptian walking onions are coming up nicely. I would have expected that because onions grow pretty easily. So they've quite a few have come up. I might have to come through and weed some of this, but You can see them there, a few more over here. Now the garlic bulbus, I just put my pea plants there to give it some nutrients back to the ground. I'm not seeing any coming up quite yet, but I would expect they might be a little slower. This may be, that may be grass there. I might try a piece and see what it tastes like. Nope, definitely grass. So garlic bulbus kind of does look like a piece of grass when it starts coming up, but it's definitely grass. So I'm sure it'll come up probably either next year or later on this year. Nothing coming up yet, just weeds. I might come by with a torch just to kind of kill those plants off there so that there's some room for the garlic bulbus to grow up. But anyways, yeah, sorry, it's a bit of a mess over here. I haven't had time to weed it. But Egyptian walking onions are looking good. So there you go, guys. There's the quick little video on how to get your garlic bulbus kind of started before the winter, so you have a head start on it. So hopefully you can double it up and grow it in 2 years instead of 3 years to a full-size garlic head. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget the subscribe button. Give it a thumbs up and share around. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy gardening. We'll see you out there.